Welcome to the 5 on 5. We are pleased to be joined today by Pete Sedlow of Brady Adams Sculpture. Pete, thanks so much for being here with us.
Well, thank you, Kristen. It's very nice to meet you.
Well, we just got to start with this before us. Talk to me about what I'm looking at.
Well, this is a small model of a life-size sculpture I'm doing for Brady Adams for the city of Grants Pass. Actually, it's not for the city. It was going to be donated to the city after it's finished in bronze, and it'll belong to the people of Grants Pass. So what I wanted to do was be here to let people know we have over 500 donations from small businesses and individuals, and we wanted everybody to know that this sculpture is in good shape. It's in storage and closer to Grants Pass and away from the fire. We had to go to a level 2, and that was when that was done. And then when we were level 3, we didn't have to worry about it. That really was a concern for us and for everybody who had anything to do with this sculpture.
Now, how did the sculpture first come about?
Well, Brady passed away. He was a friend of ours. He did so much for the community, so we just wanted to have something to represent this man who's done so much for the area, for Oregon in general, but for Grants Pass, Josephine County, Southern Oregon. So our concern was that he'd be forgotten, and we can't allow that to happen. So there's so many people involved. We had just recently, this is a fundraise project, and Josephine County Historical Society is our fiscal agent in this for tax deductible purposes, and they're also very helpful, and he was also a history nut, so that really was appropriate. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just getting out there to let people know that, and that we've had over 500 individual contributions from smaller businesses. We'd like to see some of the bigger businesses contribute that were friends of Brady. That would be really nice, and service organizations. The Four-Way Community Foundation just granted $10,000 to this project. So if any of the other organizations are concerned about it, at least I think that Four-Way took the first step toward helping out doing this.
How long have you been working on this, Pete?
The piece, about 3 years, but the piece itself it would only have taken 8 to 9 months. We normally do commissioned bronze sculptures for people, portraits or whatever they want. And so it's been kind of an odd thing for us to go out and do the fundraising, but that's what we've been doing. So it's been 3 years, and it's made it very difficult. But we feel once they get out and some of these service organizations know about it, and even though they do know about it, it would be nice if we can get something happening with them too.
All right, we've got much more to talk about, Pete,
Okay,
but
great.
we're going to take a quick break.
Thank you, Kristen.
We'll be right back. Welcome back. We are pleased to be joined once again by Pete Sedlow of Brady Adams Sculpture. Pete, thanks so much for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you.
You are talking about a project that is happening right now in Grants Pass. This is the smaller scale of it.
Yes, it is.
But it's also made from something different. Talk a little bit about this and then what the life size will look like.
Well, this is a small version of the life size that we already have pretty much done, and that's going to be cast in bronze, so it will last for thousands of years. It has a pretty good track record that way. It'll be going downtown in Grants Pass. We have a picture that we of the site. It's going to be right in between H and I streets on 6th Street, and it will belong to the city, which means it'll belong to everyone. It's a very Brady thing to do.
Okay, and this one is made of clay.
This is also made of clay.
You wouldn't want people touching or sitting on something like this.
This is what it does. This is what clay does, and that's what this is made out of, and so is the large sculpture too.
Wow. Not a cheap project.
No, it's not. Nope. It's very expensive because bronze is just expensive.
Yeah.
It's also taking a long time to do. It takes a long time to do portraits.
Okay, and you're still in that fundraising?
We're still in fundraising mode.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, 3 years in the making.
Yes.
However, things kind of changed when our fire season really
Exactly.
picked up. How has that shaped your goal in this project?
Well, it slowed us down because we all of our paperwork, we're just starting to get it back. We just came back from a level 3, so we were able to come home to our studio. But it's taking a while to get back in order, so to speak. So, but it's going to be bronze. It will last for a long time to come, and it will belong to everyone.
All right, and you even had to evacuate the sculpture.
We had to evacuate. We were on level 2 for 10 days, and that's when a fellow named Rene Perret offered to store it for us in a safe spot near Grants Pass. He did that. It's been there ever since I think the 18th. And so it's in a good spot, but we can't work on it right now. We just can't bring it back yet. And once that's done, but right now we need to get funds coming in to get this happening. Again, we just got a $10,000 grant for the Four-Way Foundation, and we're hoping some of the service organizations and bigger businesses in town who knew Brady very well can step up and help get this happening.
For people who want more information or want to learn more about this project, where should they go?
Do www.sedlow.com. or www.jocohistorical.org.
Okay.
They're our fiscal agent, and they have all the information too.
Excellent.
We're all set.
Pete, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate your time.
Thank you, Kristen. All right.
We'll be right back.